You weren't happy at half time. What was your message? You don't have to tell us verbatim, but what was the kernel of your message at half time? What did you tell them you wanted to see better?
I thought we really believed that we wanted to push them as hard as that we said we was going to do, that we could have capitalised on that, and I didn't think we had that cutting edge in the first half, that grit to be able to do that. I thought we should have been better off on the scoreboard, certainly. And I suppose what goes with that is obviously first game and people trying to find the way, even though we talk about them not finding the way into the first game. You've got to be at your best. I felt we just wasn't at the type of edge that we wanted to be, and we found it a bit more in the second half.
And was that just a matter of minutes? Was that just guys just
minutes? Yeah. You just feeling the blood in the back of your throat. You know, it's tough. You're supposed to take yourself to a dark place. You're supposed to take yourself to a dark place and thrive in that. And at times in the second half we did.
Kane. Andy, a while back you said that you didn't want your wingers to be tidy. Did James and Max sort of epitomise that today with their fun?
I thought our back three was excellent today. Even when it wasn't just the transition stuff that there was super with. The kicking game was good. Their understanding the feel, but every time Ross Byrne took a few crash balls in, etc. There was always somebody there stepping up, and they're taking responsibility for the team. It's great to see.
How happy are you with that interlink play that you come open the defence in a couple of times? The interlink
with who? Sorry.
With the back between the backs and forwards.
What that?
In terms of how you cut open the English defence, you must be really pleased with how well you linked up.
Yeah. I thought we played some good rugby at times. Some plonky stuff again. Certainly dropping the ball at the line under pressure. It seems to be a start of the season type of thing. Dealing with that type of stuff where you're right at the line and you're going to get hit and people snatching at it. Rather than having soft hands, there's a bit of that going on. But some of the tries that we scored, I thought were super. We was nice and connected. Everyone pushing at the line, which obviously makes it hard for the defence to read.
Corey?
Andy, just talked about the line out a little bit. A couple of repeat errors from the game.
Yeah. I thought it was a good day for us for our learning. England have a fantastic line-out defence. There's no getting away from that. So all credit to them. A few options that Paul wouldn't be best pleased with or execution-wise, but the best thing about today really was how we kept our nerve when things weren't going too well, and found our way back into that. And some of the calling from James in particular, and our execution in the second half was much better.
Can you maybe take us a little bit behind the scenes in terms of how you will reach that final decision, and how difficult the decisions that you have to make around those last couple of places are? Because even Keith coming out there and doing what he did, and the competition for a couple of spots.
Yeah. Well, obviously we have stuff going on in the back of our mind. I don't know what's going to go on in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday at captain's run over there in Bayonne. All sorts of stuff could happen. So keeping people connected is important. But we've obviously got a good idea how that's going to unfold.
Would you tell them before the game, or would you just?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you hope to get out of the week ahead?
I'm really looking forward to it. Even recovery today, it's our first time that we've back-to-back games. Because of the satellites bases that we've got in France. We travel on a Thursday and we travel back from wherever we're playing on a Sunday as well. So we're doing that tomorrow. The weather will be obviously something that we're getting used to. It's a night kickoff. There's all sorts of stuff as far as accreditations that have to be given out. There's restrictions on that. So it's a bit of a trial run for us next week in a lot of areas. So that'll be good for us.
Thanks, Jerry. Andy, how do you think Ross Byrne played overall?
He did well. He did well. He's very, very clear. You know, he's very good at running the week and very clear of what he wants from the players around him. So therefore, there's good clarity. You know, and people can fit in and around that and play their own game within that. So his control's very good.
Are you likely to shuffle your cards a fair bit again this week, do you think, or what's your view on this match coming up?
No, getting the right balance, because obviously after this week, there's 2 weeks then before the start of the World Cup. So, you know, just getting the right balance of who could do with an extra week or two as far as pre-season is concerned, who could do with some more game time. What's the likelihood of the team going forward against Romania and how that looks? You know, trying to balance all that out.
Okay. Last question, please. Yep.
And you like, no one wants to get a shoulder full hand this month, but could you give us a sense of like, are you holding stuff back, or how much are you holding back into the World Cup?
Holding everything back. Write that down. Everything. We've not shown nothing. We've got so much up our sleeves, it's falling out all the time.